Hey, Van Pappas here. You know, we don't do a great job of educating our kids about money. Many years ago, I wanted to teach my son about money, so I set up the following system that you might want to implement in your house with your kids. I got 3 jars. I labeled one money to spend, one money to save, and one money to give. And I told my son anytime he got any money, he had to divide it into thirds and put a third in each jar. Now, I then went on to tell him that the money to spend jar he could spend on whatever he wanted. I would never question his purchase because that was his money to spend. But I also told him the money to save jar could never be touched. That was for some future purchase. That was a different conversation. And then the money to give jar was designed not only for him if he was at church and wanted to give an offering, but more importantly, when he got invited to friends' birthday parties, he was going to have to spend that money to give jar for presents. A funny thing happened when we went to Walmart to get a kid a present for their birthday and he used that money to give. His choices on what he was going to buy changed because now it was his money he was spending on a present for his friend. The other thing that this system does is help educate our kids on how to spend money and what to do with it. And a funny thing happened when he ran out of money in his money to spend jar. He came to me and said, "Dad, I really want this video game, but I have nothing left in my money to spend jar." And you know what my response was? "Sounds like you need a job." So he went to his mother and said, "Mom, do you have any jobs I can do for money?" And she sent him across the street to the neighbors, who then gave him a job earning some money. It taught him about work ethic and raising that money to get what he wanted to buy. There are plenty of things you can teach your kid with this system besides just about saving and spending. You can use this to open up conversations about adding and subtracting and dividing and work ethic and planning out purchases and shopping for value. The list goes on and on. So why don't you, on this Marvelous Monday, implement my 3-jar system and see if we can't educate our kids on how to handle money.